Hello friends, what you're seeing here is the picked version of a Canadian ironcladed Yale padlock that I received about 3 weeks ago. I underwent a lot of prototypes of wire tools in order to pick this lock open. And those of you who own my book, The Extreme Antique Padlock Collector, the first book, you know that I like to use extreme techniques, particularly tumbler trapping techniques. What is kind of unique about this 4 tumbler lock is that there's enough slop between this little isolation brass plate just below the top shell of the lock body and lever tumbler 1. And I'm able to pronate this fingered wire tool that's made out of 0.047 spring steel, stainless steel. See if I can get a little bit better view of it. I just don't like out of focus. I apologize. There we go. And you'll notice here that this hook tool was deliberately, or I should say this finger was deliberately cut to the left. And I did that deliberately because I'm using this little edge right here to sort of pronate between that brass plate, which I can't tell you exactly what it does, and the top tumbler. And the finger, the one that's actually in here, is different. It's kind of at an angle a little bit so that I'm able to pick one lever at a time and kind of torque it and lift it and do some finagling. All I know is once you get this finger in all 4 gates, I'm able to lift the entire lever stack roughly, I won't say precisely, but roughly into the zone of the actual locking fence. And you can visually see some of the differences between lever tumbler edges, and it gives you kind of an idea. I squirted some WD-40 in there, and that actually helped a lot. I found a great use for these Chinese Z-bars, and you're probably looking to say, what's that about? Well, I was able to pronate this using this surfaced edge and this tip to tension the bottom locking cam. It wasn't easy, and it's kind of a one-handed operation. Thumb against this edge and fingers against this and picking with the other, so I'm literally using 2 hands. And I'll tell you what, it took me a while to get this lock open. I'm telling you, it was not easy. End result, yeah, lock open. I will soon take some L-wire gap gauging measurements between the lever tumbler edges and the key post and decode this lock. And I'll also tell you that I could not have opened this lock without the Peterson hook pick with rubber handle. The government steel is so far superior when it comes to picking locks, particularly when you're putting a lot of kind of bending motion from the side. You can kind of see this thing's flexed a little bit. Try using the 304 stainless steel picks that are out there, especially the Euro profile. They're just too flimsy. Nice looking picks, great application, and I know I'm getting off topic, but when it comes to picking, always go for the Peterson picks when it comes to picking lever tumbler locks. You'll see a big difference. Stay away from the 304. You'll bend your picks. Anyway, I'll give you guys an update when I make a key.